What is up, family? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Check out my podcast, Family Restful Revelations, on Spotify and Apple. There's somebody named James that be tuning in to me. There could be something taking place with, trigger warning, there could be something taking place with your heart. Okay? There could be something, you could be rushed, or this could be someone who's connected to you, family, named James. The name James, I got the name James. Specifically, this message is for James. So this James could be connected to you, or you could be James. However, I feel like you are James. Okay? I see the inferior. Hold up. Because I'm going to go to the backstory. Okay? So, the day before yesterday, I was playing with a 4-year-old, which is my daughter, and a 7-year-old. We were playing, just having fun, right? Playing with the kids. We were playing doctor. The first game was doctor. 7-year-old told me that, the checkup looked good, and then right before I was about to leave, he said, you're not good. You need to take this medicine. All right, make sure you take this medicine. Make sure you take this medicine 3 times a day. All right, some type of inhaler or some type of something like that. And yeah, so whoever I'm speaking to, you could go to the doctor because something is wrong with you and they give you some medicine, tell you to take it 3 times a day, and you're still in pain. Okay, then the next day, family, this is what happened. The next day, after playing doctor with the 7-year-old and my 4-year-old. 4-year-old today, Taurus energy. You could be a Taurus, okay? Anyway, let me continue. 420, big 420. Today could be your birthday. Shout out to the Tauruses. But anyway, let me continue. The next day, I had to call a plumber. I was talking to the plumber the whole time the plumber was doing what the plumber was doing, and I was learning from the plumber. The plumber treats the house. Someone's name could be Johnny. The plumber treats the house like a body, okay? All day he had been trying to figure out how to, do something when it came to pipes, all right? So he checked 3 main pipes and he cleared 3 main pipes. In the 3 main pipes, there was still a clog. There was still a backage going on, something going on, right? After he cleared the 3 main ones. Hours and hours went by, so someone could definitely be going into surgery. All right, an hour-long surgery. However, right before the plumber, the maintenance, right before he told me he would come back tomorrow, right? Because he just couldn't figure out, he couldn't understand. And whoever this is someone. This plumber is someone who's been doing their job for a long time. All right, so whoever this surgeon is, they've been doing their job for a long time. They can't figure out, because they didn't clear the 3 main. But they didn't clear 3 main. I don't know if he said arteries, but literally we were talking about heart and we were talking about eating healthy. This part, whoever I'm speaking to, James, or whoever's connected to James, you could be 44, around 44 to 50 years old. Okay. He was talking about how it's good to eat healthy, or, so when you get to those age, you won't be, having heart attacks and things like that. However, he was about to leave and I said, "Oh, I know where there's another pipe," right? And he said, "Oh, you caught it just in time," right? You caught it just in time. All right. So there's somebody James, you're going to catch something just in time. Something, I don't know what it is, okay? I'm not a physician, I'm not a doctor, I'm not none of that. But there is I'm trying to find, it is the, hold on. You could be having, your legs could be big at the bottom, your lower limbs could be, something could be going on with your pelvis, your abdomen, or your lower limbs. You could be like swelling down there, some swelling taking place and things like that. You have, of course, you're eating, but also you have, look at the dog barking. You could have a dog, you could have a poodle. A poodle could be significant. You could live next to a poodle. Inferior vena cava. Okay, IVC. Okay, and there, something is stuck there. Okay, there's a blockage there, which is going to have to be suctioned out. Okay, because when he was fixing the pipe, he had to suction upwards. Like he had to go up with it. Instead of suctioning going down, he had to go up in suction. But he was able to clear, the pathway. So your pathway is going to be cleared. Okay, so yeah. I could be talking to James. This is definitely about James. I could be talking to James, or you could be James. Okay. On the other hand, on the other hand, somebody, you're a spiritual activist, spiritual leader. You have a pretty large following. You have a pretty large, you know what I'm saying? You have a pretty large following. You're someone who does a lot of work, for the communities, for a lot of different communities. You travel, you do a lot of good things. However, you're surrounded by snakes. Okay, your financial advisor, whoever is over your finances, they're stealing from you and they're lying. They're a liar and a thief. All right, this could be an air sign. All right, then you got somebody else who, you brought in, that's your friend, who is heavy into fitness and working out and things like that. This person could be Sorry about that. I had a technical difficulty. This person that's into fitness, they also take steroids. Okay, this is someone who takes steroids. However, this person does not like you. All right, this person could have introduced you to a spiritualist, someone who reads cards, someone who could look at crystal balls, someone, whatever. However, that was them planting someone. Someone put a plant, okay, offered you a plant. All right. Why? Because they want to see what you're doing behind the scenes. All right. This person does not really like you. All right. Whoever this is, you could have worked out with this person a few times, and this person, spotted you while you were lifting weights. This person, is the type of person who has contemplated, letting the shit just fall. Okay, that's what type of energy this person is. This person is not your friend. All right, so you got two people around you that you cannot trust at this time, and it's time for you to clean shop, is what I'm picking up on. So you can, so you won't, because whoever I'm speaking to, you done took a couple of losses financially. All right, you done took 3 to be exact. Recently, you done took 3 financial losses. All right, it's because you got these people around you. You got somebody stealing from you who's over your finances, and they're a liar, and they're a Libra. They could definitely be a Libra. And then you got somebody, or just the air sign, but I said Libra. All right. Yes, for the last couple of days, I was under the weather. Whoever this person is, this liar that's over your finances, they could, you could have asked to see them, and they could have told you they were under the weather. So, they can't see you at this time, or whatever the heck. Well, they really stealing your money. All right, and you're really taking losses because of this person. And then you got this jealous person over here next to you while y'all kicking it and things like that. This person is jealous of you. All right, and they offered a plant. And again, when I say plant, I mean someone who, a spiritualist, someone who reads. All right, you go to this person and she will read your cards or something. Okay, this person put this spiritualist into your life so you could find this, so you could get romantically involved with this person, so you could open up to this person. And while this person, after you open up to this person is going to go back and take all the information. All right, because a lot of pillow talking going on. This person gonna take all the information that was had during the pillow talk and go give it to someone who you think is your friend, who's really not your friend. Again, this person takes steroids. They're big, they're really buff, and they're really nice looking. All right, but they are a scum. Scheme, plot thickens. That's what I just heard. So the plot thickens. Let's see why the plot thickens. Okay, let's see why the plot thickens. Yeah, this person wants you to, sleep with this spiritualist so you can start pillow talking to this spiritualist. Because whoever this is feels like you always pillow talking. You talk a lot. They feel like you talk to women a lot. You tell women your business a lot. So they feel like whoever this is feels like you're a simp over women. Whoever I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to a male. This is another male that feels like you are a simp over women and you just tell all your business to women. So this person, hooked you up with somebody on some business on some business. They also feel like you sleep with a lot of people you do business with. So this person hooked you up with this person on some business with the intentions on you sleeping with this person, with the intentions on you giving this person your information so they can bring that back to whoever this fake friend is of yours, okay, that you got rolling with you. All right, California could be significant. Memphis could be significant. South Carolina and Connecticut could be significant. Give me something, Spirit, before I go. Yeah, saving face. Yeah, Six of Wands. You in the public eye. They don't like how you shine. Horses are significant as well. You could have definitely rode horses with this person. All right? While you were in the public eye, you were on horses with this person. Yeah. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah. I see the horse changing colors, though. Achilles. Something could be going on with the Achilles tendon or something like that. Whoever I'm talking to, you could, yeah, something about that is significant. So, yeah. Yeah, something about that. You could have ran track when you were younger. Yeah, you could have definitely ran track back in the day. Okay, anything else, Spirit, before I go? But yeah, you got to get these people away from you. These people don't mean you no well. You got somebody stealing from you and somebody freaking bringing, yeah. Because you're in the public eye right now, but I see the star in reverse. So if you keep these people around you, you're going to be in the star in reverse. You're going to be sick. You're going to be sick. Like real talk. Like sick. Sick. You're going to be sick. All right, you started, whoever I'm speaking to, you started from the bottom. Now you're up. Now you up top. You got these people around you. This is going to make you sick if you keep these people around you. Again, you done took 3 back-to-back losses. You have. So anyway, thank you.